I'm going to talk about another one of my passions, which is men's fashion. It started out in 2017, I think, because I had a burnout, a total crash. My body just shut down. So I was on sick leave 100%. And when I was going to go back to work, I got this tip from my wife that some people, they change their clothes when they go to work, and then they change to other clothes when they get back home. It's the same principle as a school uniform. So, oh, maybe, well, I should try to do that so I can leave work at work and I can be home when I'm home. So we went. I knew nothing about men's fashion, by the way. I had zero style. It was horrible. And we went to H&M, I think it was, and we got some jackets or some shirts and some chinos and just like a 5 day business casual outfit. And I started wearing those clothes. And when I got back home, I just shifted to my lousy, dirty clothes so I can play with my dogs and get dirty, and it doesn't matter. But it didn't take long before I realized that when you dress up, your world changes quite significantly. People talk to you differently. You get into new networks. It's that was amazing, and it's like when you put a snowball on the hill and you put it down and it starts growing. So that when my wife she told me to start to do this clothing trick at work to shut down. That's when that snowball started rolling, and I started to learn more and more, and I read books and I watched a lot of YouTube channels on men's style and fashion, and started to collecting and gathering clothes. And now it's on the level that I even have this personal relationship with a seamstress in the city. So I always when I buy new clothes, I go there and she adjusts them so that it's like millimeter precision. Everything is perfect, and I think that is one of my the one of my the properties of Rickard is he is quite pedantic. He is fixated on the details almost to an and that's quite fun because men's fashion is quite rules oriented. So I think it fits my engineer brain in a good way. And the last thing I would like to talk about men's fashion is that in many cultures, from what I've learned at least, is that you shouldn't downdress your superiors. That's a big no-no. You can dress on the same level, but not above them. Like if it's casual or business casual, smart casual, or formal wear like that. You should be on the same level, but not above your senior. But I've worked as a consultant here in Sweden, and I mean there is no dress code. Anybody who knows who works in the consultancy business, civil engineering, I think they can vouch for this. That there is no dress code. People they dress whatever they like, no matter where in the hierarchy they're at. So I thought, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care about anybody else. I'm just gonna dress the way I want to dress, regardless of which dress code it is. So I think I've ended up with business formal, business casual. It's always like this, but I usually wear a tie, pocket square, three piece on a weekday is no big deal for me. And I also started experimenting with these little flowers. I love them. They're like the good chef when he puts that final magic touch in the dish. This is the same thing. You can have an amazing combination of colors and textures and patterns, but it doesn't fit together, and then you just put the right flower there, and it's perfect.